us know when we're ready to roll. Evan, man. What's up, Pops?
What's up, kid?
It's Saturday.
It's at the shop.
Saturday at the shop. This is episode 295. On today's show, we have...
Get your black leather gloves ready. We're going worldwide.
Wide.
Can we get Oliver to visit from Germany? Shifting into high gear. So these two Albanians walk into a kitchen.
No.
One's carrying a gun.
Hold it.
What? We can't say that?
Not the end of that joke.
Oh.
Two Albanians walk into a kitchen. And no one makes it out alive.
What happened to the chicken?
Klaus is in. Good morning. This is Saturday at the shop, our regularly scheduled...
Which Klaus? German engineer Klaus?
No, that's Klaus.
Klaus.
Oh, we've got Larry Adams in. We have Wayne Ferguson in from Belgium. Okay, speaking of Europe, I'm just going to start with the top. I'm smoking a German engineered cigars. Oliver Nichols, one of the owners of German engineered cigars, sends me a message. Great guy. And he says, hey, I was thinking about Dallas. Maybe we can do an event or something. I said, look, there's no way we can do an event. We're sprinting. We can't happen.
No.
But we really need your help convincing Oliver Nichols to come to Dallas on his way from the other side of Germany to go to Vegas. So here's what we're going to do. We're giving away 3 German engineered cigars. If you tag Oliver Nichols or Cigar Engineers, if you're on Instagram, and you get him to commit to coming to Dallas, you will win cigars.
Sweet.
If he interacts with your post, you specifically win cigars.
Yes.
Oliver Nichols, and Evan will drop that down in the link. It's spelled like Nichols, like the coin.
Yeah.
But that is a top-notch guy.
The best.
So we'll repeat that a couple times.
Awesome. Yeah, so all this German talk it reminds me of the fact that if you are coming to us from a foreign country, like Germany, just let us know where you're coming in from. We will say good day to you in your native tongue.
How about Belgium?
Guten Day and Maten.
That sounds Dutch to me.
Exactly the way they say it. And, LaGrange, Missouri, all of those, that region of the country is about to become frozen.
Yeah, it's about to be the tundra.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much money do they have to pay you to play one game at Arrowhead Stadium at 23 below zero?
Taylor Swift needs to write me in her will.
Yes. Taylor Swift will warm that place up because everybody's hearts will be warm.
No, she won't, because Taylor Swift is not going to Kansas City. All right. It is, Wayne said your Dutch is just perfect. It was
of course
great.
It is. I've been practicing for weeks.
If you're watching this on Instagram, you just watched Evan just blow a massive smoke cloud right. Did you do that on purpose? And if you're on Facebook, hit that share button for us. Let's bump this up. Good morning, Penitent. Good morning, guys. Good morning, shop.
We got a lot of good people in here. And Hensley.
We got good people in here.
Yeah.
First caliber.
Yes. Well, it's where you put the comma is really what I'm saying.
Punctuation is important. That's what they taught us.
Is importanter than things.
Yes. We have a ton of things to celebrate this week. Starting up at the top.
Yeah.
I think with the less sexy version, but the maybe more important version.
Yeah.
What we did yesterday and the day before.
Yes. We are operated by EOS. Entrepreneurial Operating System. You've probably heard ads about it. It is a system that your company can be run on. One of our members is, what is he, an integrator?
I think he's
an implementer. He's an implementer. And it has changed the way our company runs. And if you have a company that is fun, as in put the fun in dysfunctional, that's the guy to call.
And Daniel Himmel, Kerry Himmel, just salt to the earth, both of them. Daniel Himmel is our EOS coach, and honestly, if you have a business that is operating and maybe doing well, or maybe you have issues, just fully accept this system, connect with Daniel. It pays for itself.
Seriously, if you're serious, it has changed the way we do things. Growing up in the corporate world, we've all sat through meetings that enter a rabbit hole, and 4 hours later, You come out the other end and absolutely nothing was accomplished. And for a lot of people, that is every day. This changes that.
That's right.
You're allowed to talk for 60 seconds next, and it's a great system. But we went through our annual plan, 2 years. It's planned us out for the year, the 3 years, 5 years, and 10. And it's nice to know where we're going.
Yeah, what's the takeaway that you bring that's still rattling in your brain?
How far we've come in the year of using it. Because when I look at what we accomplished, at the beginning we kind of had some plans and some goals that were kind of like, well, he asked me to give you 3, so I just threw 3 out there.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, when you start working smarter in the system, the goals and the objectives become like real, move the needle stuff. And the beauty of what Daniel does is he sits in a room full of the management, 6, 7, 8 people, ask them all to put 7 or 8 things that matter to them right now, and then he weeds through them and goes, does it really matter? Does it really matter? Does it really matter? And you realize all you did was answer his questions because he asked. And you just start making up shit. It doesn't. None of it moves the needle. But when you get done, you get down to the 3 or 4 things that will push the ball down the road.
One of which, and this is something that, we're sitting here rambling about this, but the question is, why should you care? If you're sitting there watching, why should you care about the system?
What's in it for me?
That's it. There is a fundamental change that we spoke about yesterday, have been speaking about, but we're in the first steps of solidifying that. And the best way to put it is, we are going to have our team work smarter and harder and ultimately make your experience better. More movement, more touch, more cleanliness, better sales in the humidor, all of those things. Your entire experience is about to change and become less like a cigar lounge and more like a hospitality retreat.
Yeah, and what was probably the coolest comment, now it was 9 in the morning till 5 o'clock yesterday, we didn't stop. But the coolest comment as we went through that process was Daniel's also a member. And for him at the end to go, look guys, I'm really excited as a customer for all of this to happen. Mm-hmm. So he was kind of there while the song was written, and now he's going to have this opportunity to be part of it. So I just...
Yeah, thank you, Daniel. Yep. Thank you, Daniel, for, truly changing our lives, because now we do EOS for life. So yes. It's special. Okay, for those of you who are just tuning in, hit share, but importantly, comment Oliver Nichols. Go up in maybe we could drop that down there. Oliver Nichols is one of the owners of German Engineered Cigars. We need to call him out in the comments, and we need to get him to commit to come to Dallas. So please be selfish and hog up those comment sections so we can love on him. And he goes, okay, I guess I go to, I'm not good with the German
it's good. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's what we need him to do.
Yeah.
And if you do so,
he usually
brings 9 inches of a cigar.
He usually brings really rare Scotch from Germany with him too.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
And I just love having conversations. That guy is next level. And Klaus is great as well.
Yeah.
So, what else do we have on that?
Well, yeah, you're pushing to get Oliver here from Germany. Shifting into high gear. Why don't you explain that?
Well, we are moving quickly next door. It's very distracting.
They're actually here cleaning up rooms right now, which is a sign that if you're cleaning it, you're getting ready for it.
You're getting ready for it. So we are getting to finishes, and tech load in. We have speakers next door. And will you just talk about that sound system in fuselage?
Yeah, so in the new side, the new half of the building.
Good morning, Rob.
We have a public lounge. We have the parlor, which we're affectionately calling the date night room, and we have the fuselage lounge. Well, when we went to the 8 lounge in Las Vegas, beautiful lounge, and it should be for, I think, a $4 million build out, it should be. But they had TVs everywhere. So when you're in the lounge trying to have a conversation and the TVs are flickering, it was just like, if we want that lounge to be chill and be what we've planned it to be.
How they would
no
say
TVs.
it today is we want it to be a vibe.
A vibe. That's what the cool kids are saying. So what we've done is we put no televisions. We have dogs, but we put no televisions. And then we put in, I went back to my old hi-fi days, and we put a sound system in there that is in a room about the size. We've been in our public area. It's about that size. 10 speakers. And you, my loving son, started sending me pictures going, oh, look, Dad was at it again. Jesus Christ, you think he's not going to put enough speakers in here? I sensed that you were giving me a hard time.
I was happiest.
You were?
Oh, I'm super
Oh, I
happy.
thought you were being a jackwagon.
No.
Like usual. So
It has 4 subs,
4 subs,
7 speakers,
6 other speakers.
6 speakers.
Yeah.
It's immaculate. What's up, Casey Hogan Crux? What's up, baby? What's really cool is because they're wall mount and they're not pendant, you feel the music
Yes.
and it kind of kills the conversation from across the room. But the
sound's like going over your head.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It's not penetrating in between your conversation.
No, it sounds
Unbelievable.
It sounds so good, and then the parlor you're just engulfed in just this. Oh, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, so all of you guys, we're gonna go next door after this and just jam out because it's really cool. So that being said, yeah, Jeremy giving you shit. Dude said hi-fi. Wait,
Hi-fi.
we got some people tagging up Oliver Nicholas though.
Nice.
Let's get him. We gotta get him in.
Oliver out of Germany.
Uh-huh.
Let's save him.
Casey.
Oh, here comes our carb load for the day.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Casey Hogan, I hope all is well. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to all of you. And let's talk cigars.
Let's talk about this. Excuse me, this guy right here. This is the Foreign Affair, and I think, we always say we do business with people, not brands, and that is illustrated with relationships that we have with Darren Chaffee and Luciano and
The
Nelson
Hogans.
Alfonso and the Hogans and all those guys, right?
Yes.
So Frank Casio, the brand has been out less than a year. He worked with Luciano on this cigar. It was our number 2 cigar this year. Was it or top 5, something like that?
Was it 2 or was it Genesis 2? Genesis was 3. Yep. Okay.
Okay, in the top 5. The guy hasn't had this cigar out for a year, but it also has done well everywhere else, including the top 25 at Cigar Aficionado. But what kind of a guy is Frank? Well, we knew Frank was a good dude because he spent a week with us. We knew he was a good dude. But our friend AJ is smoking a cigar, a Foreign Affair, and it cracked. So what do?
Cigar.
In our normal what?
Oliver's in on Instagram. Oliver, go into Facebook. Go into our Facebook right now. So you're talking with Frank.
Yeah, so we tell Frank to get on the show a couple weeks ago, and I proceed to say, hey, Frank, your cigar's cracking. AJ's cigar is cracking. He'll smoke his way through it, but that's it. It bothered Frank. We were just messing with him. His stuff performs perfect. We're just messing with him. What does he do? He owns the brand, right? He could have just dug into his samples and said, no. He goes into our e-commerce site, buys 5 cigars for AJ, and sticks them in a bag and says, make sure that AJ gets them. That's how he solved the problem. That's Frank in a nutshell.
That's character over business sense, that's for sure. Because he knows we've got one of the best cigar reps in Sean.
Yeah.
Sean could just come bring the cigars. He's here all the time. He's here virtually every Saturday morning. He's here right now. There's no doubt
he's here
about
right
it.
now.
He brings the best bakery goods on the planet.
By far.
And he's just absolutely kick-ass.
Yeah.
But he just goes in and buys it and makes sure it's done right. So, look, Foreign Affair is a great cigar, great
I
experience,
smoked
and
two
great
last
deal.
night. It is so
There's
good.
no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And yeah,
You're smoking the German.
I'm smoking German.
So did you tell Oliver to told him to jump over to Facebook? Did you explain why?
Because we are pushing right now. I've explained to Oliver in a text that we're not able to pull off an event early February. I think he said like the 3rd through 5th because we just have too much to get open.
Yeah.
But come in and we'll do something that's somewhat lightweight, or do a VIP,
Hey,
or do
as long as
something.
he's here, who the hell cares?
Maybe if Oliver goes in and interacts with these comments that are in there, everyone he interacts with in the comments should be able to do a little VIP, maybe pairing night.
Ooh, that'd be
conversation
cool. That'd be cool.
On top of that. But I'm just so driven, one, to see Oliver, maybe Klaus, Uta, because I just love them.
Yeah,
and
they're great people.
I have from the very beginning, since the first time I walked past their booth, I kept walking, I stopped, turned around, and came back and went, I've got to figure this out.
Yeah.
This is going to be
Yeah.
a top line for us. I know it. And sure as shit, they come out with the cigars that are this good. I'm smoking the Realm Sight this morning.
So good.
And you're talking Realm Sight lives in the wheelhouse with the Zulu, Connecticut, with the Epicure. It's just, if you like something that's smooth and creamy and just beautiful, I can't recite exactly how they say it, but it's something like traveling at light speed beyond the next galaxy while a friendly android serves cake.
Yep.
It's like this. It's something.
Which, by the way, is why you fell in love with these guys, because you're whichever side of your brain's the creative side, the right side.
I don't know.
Sure, whatever. One of those sides. That's just one of the things that you just are so creative, and then all of a sudden you found somebody you can nerd out with.
Yeah, and what I like about them, which is what I like about Principal and a lot of these guys, is they're able to take the creative side and also marry it with the logical side. Right? It's one thing to make something creative, and I went to the Museum of Art downtown, and all I could see from the window to get tickets was a piece of bread hammered on the wall. So I didn't go in because that doesn't make sense.
No.
And they're able to take this and give it a story.
Yeah.
Right? This beautiful cigar. So we're really, really hoping to get those guys in.
I see Ferguson he's coming in from Belgium.
Yeah.
What time is it in Belgium? I'm wondering.
Wayne, what time is it where you are right now? What do we got here? We've got Marty Upton and Frank Tomaszewski. Talk about BFFs.
They are.
They're building about $4 million worth of 2 cabins up in Broken Bow.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Which makes sense for an ICC member retreat,
It does.
right?
Yes.
And they're going to be done soon if they're not done already.
Yeah.
So
We will trash
when
that
it starts,
place.
oh man, I'm going to just put a whole.
I'm
I'm an
painting-
Animal House.
I'm
taking a motorcycle through
I'm
it.
painting my name on the wall with spray paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do
How
that.
much is it how much is it a night?
Oliver is in. Oliver. Oliver, can you see the comments from before, or can you not see the comments from before?
So Facebook is on in Germany at the same time. No delay. Mm-hmm. It's interesting.
Because Oliver, you've been getting some love, and look, I've said it now, this is the third time. We need you here in Dallas, even if we can't do a full-out event. We need you here, and if you're listening and you're in here, type in and confirm that, because our mission this morning is to convince you to come to Dallas and come hang out with us for a few days.
What else are you gonna do?
And if you interact with any of the guys who are sending love in the comments here, then we're going to give them some of your cigars to be smoking.
Yeah.
So just let everyone win.
Yep. Somebody's coming in with a long ass comment in there.
That's Ronnie down there. I can't read it. It's too far away. Let's move to cigars.
Yeah.
You want to talk Quattro Cinco, or you want to talk Hoya?
Yeah, we can talk Hoya. We've actually, in 2015, when we went down before we started this little adventure, we were sent to, my wife bought us tickets to go spend about 8 days in Nicaragua so we could learn everything that we could learn about the cigar space. And we toured multiple factories. And some of the tours of the factories were disappointing to a point where we decided not to sell the brands.
Yep.
It was very discouraging in how some of these factories treated their people. On the flip side, the Hoya, the Nicaragua factory, was a inspiration for a lot of the build out here. It's the oldest cigar factory in Nicaragua, and this place was awesome. Bright lights, air conditioning. You have to understand, when I say bright lights and air conditioning, we take it for granted. They don't. There's some rough places that some of these guys are rolling cigars, but not at Hoya. So very, very impressed. Hoya is They are their own brand, although they are distributed by Drew Estates, that is known for acids and Liga and all that stuff, to gain some massive distribution. But we were actually there when they were inking that deal. But the one cigar that was one of our favorites, actually one of our favorites is Celebracion, which are unfortunately gone. But the Cuatro Cinco was a 4-year filler, 4-year wrapper, 5-year-old filler and binder, and ipso facto Cuatro Cinco. And it is...
Didn't know that.
Yep. So, but it's a beautiful box press cigars. They are back in stock, and then as well as their LE. And then what really put them on the map was for the full-bodied smoker, the Antonio. This cigar is for not for the weak of heart. A little bit fuller-bodied cigars, so it's good to have them back in. Their Connecticut is beautiful. So you'll see some of those when you come into the shop next time.
Yes, and if you want a Connecticut that's not boring, the Antonio Connecticut is virtually the same cigar as the original with the Connecticut wrapper.
Yeah.
It's beautiful because you can take someone who's like, I don't want some passive, boring Connecticut, and then you get this. It's really, really nice. Hoya does a fantastic job. They were so well ironed when we were there.
Oh.
And that was just a great experience.
It was incredible.
Plan to fly after TPE, arrive on February 3rd and leave Monday, February 5th. It sounds like we just closed the deal, boys.
Done deal.
Okay, so whoever's in right now, whoever's in and commenting with this, we're gonna set up and it sounds like you actually won because you asked the right question. But we're gonna set up something when it's with just us. Let's do a pairing with Oliver while he's here. You guys down with that?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, done deal.
Let's
Sweet,
party.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, I'm so excited to see Oliver.
Yeah, because we're not going to TPE.
No.
No.
We have to pick one because we can't go TPE, come back, open a business, leave for Europe, come back, go to PCA.
Right.
It was definitely between Ron and I. We were both hammering him on this page.
You guys both
and
win.
I hammered him on his personal page.
You guys both win some German stuff this morning.
But, yeah, and the thing is, both Ron and Chris are professional stalkers.
I don't know if that's the right way to put it.
Well, the police are after them. I can tell you that much.
Followers.
Oh, they're followers. Oh, I'm sorry. It was followers. Yeah, not stalkers. Said the little 16-year-old. Never mind. But I digress.
You should way digress.
Yes, I'm off that back.
Okay, well let's pivot just briefly as we could have maybe Chris go grab fill-in talent.
Yeah, we need some fill-in talent. What else you got going on today?
I'm heading next door to do the fuselage lighting.
Nice.
Above, well, I've been speaking about that, how you've got this film that's in there that's over the top that's going to just give this nice glow. I've got to go next door and get that figured out.
Sweet.
And then I get to go meet my godson,
Awesome.
Nicolas.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Leslie and Kevin. What an absolutely lucky child it is to have you guys as parents. And it's what an honor.
So you're
to be
the
here.
godfather now.
I'm a godfather.
Nice.
And Ollie's a
I
godmother.
think you should celebrate your new godfatherness by calling out a hit.
Ooh, let's kill somebody.
Let's kill somebody.
Before we get canceled off of Insta, though, let's just drop to a video so you can see what's happening on the fuselage side and what to look forward to, and then we'll buckle this thing up. Any of this, you're just going to see a weird transition.
Hello. Begley here, Queen Bee, and I have Linda, my niece. She is in from Chicago, and she just got here today. And the whole reason I have her here is I need another set of eyes for the kitchen for our new fuselage restaurant. which is going to be next level. Just to give you a little background, born and raised Chicago. My dad had 3 restaurants, and I basically lived that life. 3rd generation right here. I am the 2nd generation. My mom and dad were first, and now my sister followed their footsteps, and my niece still works there.
Going
and
strong.
Yep. Where are you guys located?
We're located in a small town right off of Old Route 66, the Mother Road, and we have been in business for 22 years. We were actually on Destination Chicago. We aired on there for most of the awards we've received.
That is awesome. Yeah, so my sister has done a phenomenal job with this restaurant. And so when I told her, hey, guess what? I'm opening up a restaurant, and she about had a heart attack because she knew that I was like, I went the other way with the family. But I am actually really excited because we could bring in some of our traditional family recipes that are unheard of. And yeah, so I'm excited for Linda because she is my 2nd set of eyes now. We got the kitchen up and running, and she is here to organize and get us going. And I'm so excited because you're going to die when you see some of these menu items. They are off the chart, just awesome, beautiful, and it's going to be absolutely spectacular.
Hey, Linda, what are you going to help us with while you're here?
Yeah,
Everything you let me know, I'm on it.
Yep, she is helping me with everything. So, yeah.
Trying to get a job?
I mean, I'm up for it. I can fly all the time. I love to travel.
So we're excited. Hope to see you guys all soon. Come visit us at the Fuselage, and we'll see you soon. Mwah.